But what's cool is that she's actually jumping off an invisible wall here. That's sick. Melty Blood just had an official tournament in Japan, and at the end they revealed 2 brand new characters. Melty Blood is actually based on a story type of game where you can make a few various decisions, but it's mostly about reading a story with images and music. But these 2 characters that you are going to see today, they are not actually from that visual novel. They're from the same company, Type Moon, but it's from the Fate Grand Order series. I believe this is the same voice actor as Ordie and Ruby in Cross Tag. First thing I want to point out is amazing music. I assume this is by Raito, the same composer as all the other music. But then again, it might be from Fate series, so I'll have to look it up. Whoever wrote it, it's great. There was one move in there that I will pause and look at in a moment, but it reminded me so much of Yuzuriha, who is a character in the other French-bred game known as Under Night in Birth. Anyway, this character is going to be available to play in 4 days. So let's check out the second trailer as well. This is The Count of Monte Cristo. And the thing with the characters in Fate Grand Order, I believe they're called servants, and they're generally speaking based on historical figures from, human history. Honestly, I don't know a lot about Count of Monte Cristo, but all I'm thinking when I'm watching this trailer is, isn't it great that we actually get more male characters? Because Melty Blood typically, first of all, being based on a visual novel, it does lean towards having a large number of female characters. And I don't have a problem with that, but it is really nice to have some options if you're interested in playing a male character. I just want to watch the gameplay portions again because I haven't really had a chance to dissect any of this. So let's go back into the trailer. Looks like we get a new stage as well. Look at this. Waves crashing up on the rocks. Some of these dashing moves with the slashes remind me very much of Saber. That slash there looks very, very Saber. I love this. This looks very Seth. You guys know I play. I say I play Under Night in Birth. I don't really play. I just play it. I just play training mode. Anyway, this is something cool that she does where she blinks from one side to the other, and she does a fast fall, very Seth style. That was cool. I love that. What was going on here? She does some kind of backdash. So she does a blink and she appears behind where she was, able to kind of jump forward again. But what's cool is that she's actually jumping off an invisible wall here. That's sick. And what was this? It was like some sort of feint. She blinks up into the sky, but actually she's not. I can't remember if Yuzuriha could do this as well in Under Night, but I think maybe you could teleport places but actually appear in a different place to expected. So that I assume that'll be part of the mix-up. I think this character looks really darn cool. Only because I kind of recognize some of the moves, like the fast falls and the blinks. Presumably going to play very, very differently to Seth, though, so I'm not expecting her to play like Seth. It's just kind of, at least I've got something to latch onto and actually kind of go, I think I might know what that is. Anyway, let's have a look at the gameplay for Count of Monte Cristo, because I find this gameplay a lot harder to understand. Okay, so hand-to-hand combat, but with a cape. Some of that stuff looks pretty, I feel like we've seen these moves before. Some kind of projectile? What is this? Some kind of projectile. It looks like a dragon punch, but might just be because might just be part of the auto combo launcher. Oh, an interesting. What is this punch? You send someone forward, but you actually don't go forward with them. Air projectile super. Some of his animations remind me of what Vlov does, maybe. Except Vlov's holding a sword when he does those moves. He's doing the Iori thing where he just kind of holds up his enemy, shakes them a lot. He seems alright. Not as interesting because maybe there's just fewer moves in there that I actually recognized, but so far I'm kind of liking the movement on this. So what is the name of this character again? Ushiwakamaru. So those are the gameplay trailers, but there's one more thing that I want to show you, which I just found really hilarious when I was browsing around on Twitter. And this person has posted some images of, you know, the new character. This is the character showing up in Melty Blood Type Lumina, but in the tweet, which can be translated simply by clicking this button here, but just looking at the original tweet, it looks like maybe they're wondering if this has something to do with censorship abroad, and they're comparing it to the situation in Smash Brothers with a character, I believe it was Homura, but look how different this image is to this one. It appears that there are many stages to this character. There's a stage 1, a stage 2, and a stage 3, but I think you can see from this image there is one theme that holds it all together, and it's that very small amounts of the armor are covering the important parts of the character's body, and it is striking just how different the character looks with the new design, which is esports friendly. With esports and, you know, trying to make money and get sponsorships, it's important to have costumes that, you know, don't offend people and all that, which is presumably why they ended up giving everyone new costumes in Street Fighter V. I believe there was a point when we got sports training outfits that everyone got, and they, you know, they covered up as much of the body as physically possible. And esports is going to all sorts of places around the world where basically this sort of thing is not really tolerated in a sports context. I just thought I would leave you with that one last thing. It's just so funny because I knew nothing about this character, and so for me to see this character and I didn't notice anything, and it wasn't until I go on Twitter I'm just like, oh yeah, this is quite different. This is quite different to the original. Anyway, not long to wait now because this character was revealed yesterday and we're going to get to play them later this week. Not just this character, but also Count of Monte Cristo. Looking forward to trying them out in Melty Blood. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see another Melty Blood Type Lumina video, check this video out right here. I'm sure you're going to love it. Watch it next. And like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That's all for today, guys. I'll see you next time.